What up? What up? What up? What up? We feel this your girl Lottie coming in with a channeled message out of them movies. Cameras back. Y'all can't see nothing. Get everything adjusted. Hi. Welcome, we feel. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome back. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears and We to Roll Show. Well, you sure enough never know what you're going to get because this right here, baby, like a whole box of chocolates, a whole box of chocolates. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Yes, if you knew, I am a channeled messenger. Welcome, welcome to this space. I manage with the big three, as I call them, the infinite internal Lord of all of creation, its infinite intelligence, and the breath of life, as they are revealed and discerned by myself. Yes, revealed onto me, and yeah. So that's pretty much what it is. And we decided to come on in here. We had a pretty good day. We did some little last minute holiday shopping. So if anybody is still out there doing their holiday shopping, still shopping, I understand that because your girl right there in the same boat with you. Yeah. Wasn't quite for sure what I was going to do this year. Yeah, I was like, to what shop? No, inflation. Yeah. For what's going on up underneath that tree, we gonna package up some water and wrap that up. See if I can put some heat in one of them containers and wrap that up too. Maybe some soap or whatever. Which one of these? Either one of these. I feel energy. Got a couple of cards out. So I figure, I would just go and do some mom and pop shopping. Like go to the small boutiques around here, check out some small shops, some little ones on Facebook where people are, getting their businesses off the ground and growing and things of that nature, supporting those who are doing that type of work. Yes, because, yeah. What goes around comes around, all right, Ashe? So I got to put that energy out there so that energy comes back in, right? I'm not attached to it. We sow it, and when we sow it, we call that energy back. Yes, because what goes out, yeah, we call that seed back. We call that coin back. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yeah, so I figured, why not just come in here and pull some cards? I feel like something is brewing. Something's going on. You want this in the reverse? You want either one of these? No, why? Because we didn't pray. We didn't pray. We can't do that. We got to pray over the table first. So sorry if it feels a little choppy, y'all. You know how sometimes it could do. I got a sip. It's Saturday night. I hope you had a sip. This right here, we had some whiskey scotch with some sparkling white grape juice. Yes, it was very tasty too. Something very different, light, refreshing, but whiskey still got a little weight on it. Let you know you sipping on something so you don't be done suck that thing down. That's how I be doing. When I make some cocktails at home, I'll be done be gone, and then I'll be gone, and then I can't do nothing. I can't do no service like that. So no, we got a little bit of sip though, a little bit of sip. So I hope y'all got y'all glass. I hope y'all ready for a ride. You know what I mean? As a disclaimer, I got to put the disclaimer out there. I got to do it every time. Look, channeled messenger, spiritual, not religious at all, okay? I message with the Most High, yes. Infinite intelligence, yes. Breath of life, yes. And that made all of creation, like everything in existence, any and everywhere, did the source of all make, right? And so since that be the case, we read everything. I mean, every scripture, every word, every artifact, every piece of creation that we could see, that we could sense with these 8 senses, the 8 wonders. Yes, I know, because the grand cosmic mind is not a sense. Pull me back, Father. Father, say no. Anywho, y'all, am I okay, Father? Back into alignment, the 8 wonders. Yes, the grand cosmic mind that connects us, all my intuition, these emotions, and then those 5 senses we learned about in elementary school. You know how that goes. So, yes, that's what it is. And so, since we can read every word, we use all words. I mean, we could cuss. It might come out. I'm not profane, but I damn sure cuss. It happens. It does. And Father pulled me back. We was just telling them, let the people know it happens. Yes, we might have cards, we might have texts, books, all kind of books. We might have crystals. It just might be a channel message. We never know what the source wants to do. We just don't. I can't tell you because I don't know. So you just have to go with the flow. Sometimes it can be like cooking with cold Crisco. It really could. You know what I mean? We have to get that out that old school can and put it in the pan, put some heat on it. Most high come in and put the heat on it. And then we show enough get to cooking. But some days it be like a slow cooker, like a pressure cooker, like a crock pot. Where you have to put that stuff in and just let it go for some hours. It's slow, you know what I mean? And, it be them chopped ingredients. It do. I mean, seasons and spices. Everything ain't always nice. I mean, but it comes together at the end of the day. The Most High always pulls the pieces together. Sometimes I get squirrel, y'all, and I try to get back to that point. Most High bring me back, especially if it's something that really need to be said. Oh, Most High bring me back to it. But I will get squirrel. So if I don't finish that thought, bear with your girl. It's most likely going to come back. And, yeah. So with that being said, let's pray. Let's pray. Thank you so much to the holy, eternal Lord of all of creation that made everything by his infinite intelligence and binds us all with the breath of life. Thank you so much. I appreciate my awareness of you and where you are and who I am in creation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All praises be to you, the Most High God. Thank you. Please put us in alignment for this message. Allow it to flow out through me. Let it be edifying. I am your willing and surrendered messenger, vessel, to bring forth a message onto myself first, that I be edified, so that I may edify you, the source, edify your wheat, that they may be edified and edify you. Let us come together over the principles of the message that you bring, Father, so that we may magnify ourselves, galvanize this energy, persevere through this plane, so that we can be nourished and edified, for we are called to be the wheat. Yes, we are your wheat. Yes, we are, and we are called for good bread. Yes, so please keep us safe as we deliver this message. Keep us safe. Brighten our lights, brighten our lumens, so that anything can be blocked out. Block it out and turn it away, so that it be blinded and confused. Yes, 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 yes. Please seal this space. And if I be in alignment with you, Father, if I be in alignment with you, please, 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 either grant me further words that I should pray, or bless and seal us with your ashe. I surrender to your message. I surrender to your message. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Seal out any other energy that may be in this space. Seal it out. Bind it up and seal it out. Bind it up and seal it out. Bind it up and seal it out. To the light, and we in alignment. Not that breath of words that we should pray. The way out of the light. I feel like Father is saying that there are systems and thoughts against nature that is causing confusion, and that confusion is rising. Is that rising? Yes. Is there a message that we can bring to warn the weak? Yes, yes. Can you please give me words to pray? Is this energy? Is it emotion? Chaos? Please discern. Please discern, Father. Chaos is in emotions. For who? The all. So many people are emotional now. Is this emotion high vibration, high frequency, or is it low frequency? Low frequency. A lot of people are suffering. Yeah, suffering. I feel very, very loneliness, very low, very sad, very sad. Yeah, over something in the past. Yeah, a past now. Yeah, a now that has passed. And then this now, someone is really, really sad, like almost like sad and down, but trying to get up, like trying to raise. And I hear, we fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down. But I hear, but won't get up. This one, they won't get up. Is this it? Are they trying to get up? Can they get up? No. This one? Let's try it. Who or what am I when I'm alone? That's an energy that has shown itself a couple of times in my reading. And I feel like somebody is very emotional. And I was feeling like emotion because the holidays are very stressful for a lot of people. And people go through a lot of grief and a lot of sadness. And they deal, holidays I think is like the one of the times of year where like you probably have the most suicides, I feel. Like a lot of people cannot handle the holidays. So we've seen that energy. People who have recently done that, taken their own life. Anything else left in here? Taking their own life because of grief. And it landed on what is my instinct telling me to do. That's another energy. Who am I when I'm alone? And what is my instinct telling me to do? And what is my worst fear is in the reverse. What is my worst fear? How does it limit my possibilities in life? It feels like, what is my worst fear? Like maybe you've experienced your worst fear already. So that's not like something to question. Like you feel like you've experienced your worst fear. Or this person does. This person, this energy feels like they have experienced their worst fear. and it's affecting how they identify with self. Like, I feel like whatever you've gone through has changed your perspective on your own identity. What is my instinct telling me to do? Maybe the spirit gut space is speaking to you. Your spirit is either trying to warn you or lift you up, bring you out of something, give you. I feel like it's not like a scolding, but a warning, like to pull you up, like to really give you that look and say, you're in a low place and you need to pull yourself out of this. Like, you are not your thoughts. You are not your circumstance. You are not the things that you go through. You are a piece of the Most High God. This. Yeah, somebody's afraid. Fearless love. That's a challenge. The ability to feel love. True love is a challenge. Yeah. What is my instinct telling me to do? I'm hearing spiritual warfare, spiritual attack, I hear. And I'm not for sure if any, what you believe in. Yeah, worthiness. Will something happen that affects your worthiness, how you identify with self? What is my worst fear? It seems like you think you've already seen it, like it's no question. This one. Yeah, your intuition. What is my instinct? Literally. What is my instinct telling me to do? Intuition. Intuition. You're being told to do something, to follow something, Spirit is speaking to you. Spirit is speaking to you. Anything else in this deck? No. Yeah, you're doing something that, yeah. Maybe this is what's in your mind. This is what you are considering. Like, who am I when I'm alone? Whatever happened that was your worst fear, that you feel like is your worst fear, is something that has challenged your identity. And your instinct is telling you something. It's telling you something. Again, trying to pull you out. And I just hear you can't hear it. You can't hear it. You're stuck in this, maybe. Yeah. Which one? This one? Stress. Stress less, sweet. Stress less. Stress less. 'Tis the season to let this shit go. 'Tis the season to let it go. What is your instinct telling you to do? Your tuition is working, and this is an 8. This, anything, that either one of these. 3 and 5 is an 8. That is, forget your goal. Forget your goal. Focus on the task at hand instead of the next task, and it will feel easier and require less energy. 8 is infinite. 8 is, I hear to me, I always feel balance with the 8, right? 4 and 4. 4 wands, and 4 wands is stable. And when you put 4 on this side and 4 on this side, that's super stability. So I always feel balance off the number 8. Don't know how any other intuitive messenger or reader picks up on that, but that's what it relates to me, how it resonates. The 8, you have like the 2 of Pentacles, which is 1 on one side, 1 on the other side. Some people see juggling. I see balance. Like, how are you balancing this thing out? And an infinity sign is like that. It's got the 8, the circle on this side, it's the loop, the infinity loop. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's the infinity loop, you know. So it's something about listening to the infinite all that is talking to you specifically about whatever you went through. Because whatever it was hella. And it was your worst fear. And it's challenged your ability to love, to feel the frequency of love itself. And I don't even know if it's just on a low vibrational. It's like you're trying to get up and get out. But I did feel depressiveness, like when you fall down, but you're trying to get up. Walk. Allowing your mind a short break decreases feelings of chaos and lowers your stress levels. You will see more clearly and will be able to work more effectively. That's in a challenge. When you feel overwhelmed by your work or life, stop everything for a minute and take a short walk. You can go outside, but inside is just as good. Breathing calmly, pay attention to your surroundings, and your body's movements. This will take your mind off your worries. When you feel overwhelmed by your work, stop everything for a minute and take a short walk. You can go outside, but inside is just as good. Breathing calmly and pay attention to your surroundings. So something in your surroundings has you stressed. And it's wrapped up in what you now consider your, like that, well, that's my worst fear and ain't no need to question that. We've already seen it, right? Or maybe you don't know if it can get any worse. No. It appears to be the worst. Yeah, the worst thing that could happen. And fearless love and worthiness is on in a challenge. So whatever this is, challenged you. It made you question yourself, your identity as a person, as your ability to receive and feel high vibrational love. I mean, or anything really. It feels like you are almost numb, but numb in a sense of despair and grief and sadness. Yeah, like overwhelmed by what's going on in your surroundings. And Father is saying too, like, it's not goal that I feel, but it's more like the event. Like you are focused on that thing or the outcome of something. And Father is saying, be in the present. Focus on the task at hand instead of the next task. So focus on this day, like one day at a time. And it could be, I'm hearing minute to minute, like somebody is on that granular minute to minute type of level. Like focusing on 1 minute at a time, like truly being present in the now, like right now, instead of the next minute, the next now, tomorrow, or anything else. Just breathe and get through today. It'll be easier for you because maybe you don't feel like you have enough strength and to get through the remainder of the days. You may be trying to figure out how you're going to get through the rest of this day, beloved. And so to focus, just to be present minute by minute is critical, because really all we have is the now. So if you stay present in the now, stay grounded and rooted in now, you will get through. These nows pass and new nows come in, and before you know it, you'll be moving. And Spirit is saying, follow your intuition. Your spirit is with you. One, you're not alone. You're not. And your instinct, the infinite all, is talking to you. It is. And it may be that you need to really quiet yourself to rediscover who you are. Like, who am I as by myself? Who am I? Father says to do this. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle. Hug and touch people as often as possible. If physical touch isn't possible, be gentle with your words and actions. Speak and listen intentionally and tenderly. Ask them how they are and sprinkle the conversation with nice and encouraging words. Do you want this? It's in reverse. Breathe. Breathe thanks. Yeah, this card right here, breathe thanks, is in reverse. Gratitude helps us feel positively present in the moment. And that turn relieves feelings of stress. That's what I was feeling on Forget Goal, to stay present in the moment. Like maybe you don't even feel like you can get through the evening or the next hour. And sometimes it's like that where you literally are moving from minute to minute. Gratitude helps us feel positively present in the moment. I don't know what I got underneath my nail, whatever. Oh, that's that same. Yeah. I got all squirrel looking at that thing. I cannot get this out my nail for nothing. It's driving me nuts. Gratitude helps us feel positively present in the moment, and that in turn relieves feeling of stress. The ability to get through each moment at a time, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, adding up to an hour, to a half a day, to another day, waking up and finding a way to go on into the next day. My way coming out of that, we fall down, but I don't want to get up, don't know how I'm going to get up type of situation is I learned I found flowers. Flowers was my thing, right? I started counting flowers, different types, and every day when I couldn't figure out like anything else to get up for, it was go find another flower. And that's simple for me, but whatever it may be for you, you have to find that is going to be helpful. Is there anything else in this deck? Yes. Any here? Here? Is there anything you would like to say? Yes, okay. Source says emotions are up and down. I feel the up and down. It's unstable over something in the past. Is it past heartache? Loss. Past loss is still affecting the heart. Oh. Is it affecting their future and the ability to go forward? Do they want to go forward? They want to speak. Speak to who? Someone who has passed over. For comfort, soothing, I feel. Soothingness. Is that comfort, soothing, consolation, care, care? Oh, they feel like no one cares or they don't care. The wheat doesn't care. It's almost like your feelings are blocked up. That's what I was feeling like. No, it wasn't just depressive, but like almost numb. Yeah, like, yeah. I feel soothing. Who's trying to soothe? The spirit. Yeah, the spirit. Intuition. The spirit is with you, attempting to soothe you. But it feels like you're so closed off and drawn away and pulled in, drawn in, isolated and withdrawn. Withdrawn and isolated. Withdrawn and isolated. Is it shame? Shame over loss. So it's challenging your ability to feel worthy. Yeah, you feel overwhelmed. Father took me back to this card. It says overwhelmed. You can't move forward because you are stuck in a feeling of being overwhelmed. Wanting to have that connectivity. Overwhelmed by everything. Yes. Somebody is feeling overwhelmed by everything. Expanding of time. Sabotage, expanding of time. Self-sabotage and expanding time. You can expand your calendar. Give each day a full A4 page or week a big whiteboard. Stress causes anxiety, as often things feel cramped. Giving the mind a message of looseness will ease feelings of anxiety. Close your eyes and imagine the present moment expanding. Close your eyes and imagine this moment So somebody doesn't want to visualize an expansion of life or the experience. They don't even want to see the experience of life at this time at all. Is that right? Is there anything else, Father, you'd like to say? Yes, please. Source says to be fruitful and multiply now. Oh, these nows use the energy. Use it all of your building blocks, all of your source material to transmute and transform like an alchemist, and use that energy to raise yourself up and to go forward. You will need it. You will use it to get to your next level or in your next level and going forward in your life. I feel like that whatever you have faced is going to be a part of your story going forward. And maybe Spirit is telling you there's something that you will do with that energy. There's something you will do about the energy. And maybe you are feeling overwhelmed, needing to have someone to come and touch you, to hug you, to show you that care. And maybe because you miss it from somewhere else or somebody else, that you are not open to receiving it onto self now. The feeling of worthiness is in a challenge, as well as fearless love is in a challenge. Whatever this loss was, it was definitely your worst fear. The ability to just get through the day appears to be challenged. Thinking, to breathe, like being thankful for not thinking, but being thankful for just to be here is a challenge. Like to be in a state of having gratitude for the experience of life or the experience of creation itself isn't a challenge. Grief is inevitable and it is uncertain, and it is the counterpart to gratitude. It is. Grief and gratitude are two sides of the same coin, in my opinion. And we have life and we are to be grateful for it. But every life owes a transition. And because of that, grief is tied to gratitude. And gratitude reminds us that we're grateful now because we know not when. Because the grief and when it comes is uncertain and we know not. And we can only live in the present. So think yourself not to be so different from anybody else because you feel depressed or you feel like I have no desire for anything. You know, um, don't count yourself different because all of us are living one present now at a time. That's it. We can make all the plans we want to, but it's still only one present now at a time. And we all find a way to get through those nows. Whether some people have an immense amount of gratitude and they are sunshiny and bright and looking to hold on to every now and get as many new nows as they can have. I mean, whatever is things that are not, I mean, we don't know how long our path is, but people want, I mean, like I was just looking on Facebook and it was a lady turned 128 years old, 128, and she looked to be in pretty decent health, you know. Um, and I can understand the perspective of, you know, if God gave me 90 years, then I want that 90 and then I'm done. And then I understand and empathize with the perspective of, I really don't want no more days. Like, I'm really done with this. And Spirit is speaking to you to support you through this, I believe. You know, maybe you are fighting against what you want to do. You know, maybe there's something in your mind. Walk slowly. When you act calm, your body will also be calm. Spirit is saying to calm down, to calm your emotions. You know, to reel yourself in. When you are taking a break or moving from one place to another, try intentionally walking extra slow. Slow down, I feel. Maybe your thoughts are racing. Maybe your emotional state is just so chaotic and just rushing that you're going to go off into a self-sabotage type of attitude. Like your self-sabotage type of disposition. Because somebody wants to sabotage the amount of time that they have here. And I was just looking at the fact that self-sabotage, which is weird to me, is a 6. The card is a 24, and 2 and 4 break down to a 6, which is usually a pretty stable card that can represent success in whatever it is that you're going for to do. So if we think about in tarot, the card, the 6 of Wands, this person is sitting up on a horse and people, depending on the depiction, but they are like, you know, successful and people are watching me and I'm riding by and, you know, I'm victorious kind of thing. But if you take victory and self-sabotage and put them together with the fact that expanding time is a challenge, then that paints a very different message. And that's exactly, yeah, I don't have a good emotional resonance or feeling, energy coming off of that. And it's like, who am I when I'm alone? So somebody is alone, ostracized, feeling, I feel like they are withdrawn. Withdrawn. It's like spirit is pulling me into self. It's like you are withdrawn and in this numbed emotional state where it's like down to the depths. Like I am sitting currently in my worst fear. Self-worth is a challenge. The ability to feel love is a challenge. Slowing down, being gentle with self, and taking things 1 minute at a time, to breathe, to feel gratitude for life in any of its capacity, I feel is all a part of this story here. And Spirit is probably saying, like, to calm down, calm yourself down, because not only do I sense numbness, but it's also just the churn of everything else, like the loss, the grief, the pain. All of it is still here, and it's caused you to become numb, like almost numb to life itself, I feel. And you either are listening to another energy that's against your true nature, or the spirit is speaking to you through your instincts, through your intuition, the inside out, like your spirit, your highest self is speaking to you. I feel like calling you out, egging you to pull yourself up, pull yourself up, pull up. I feel trying to drag you up out of this space, but you are stuck, I feel, in isolation, just withdrawn into self, and it's self-sabotage, and not wanting to expand your time. And then I look over, and it says, this right here is a question that's left on the top. What is my life like when it's in balance? Again, the 2 and 4 is 6, and that right there is a card, like I said, is success, moving forward. 3 wands on one side, 3 wands on the other side, it still represents balance. It's not uneven like a 7, where it's like 4, 5 over here, 2 over here, 3 over here, 4 over there, like where it's off. But your balance in your life has been interrupted. I don't feel like there is any balance. Because we saw something else, it's 8. Yes. Like the balance in your life is interrupted. Like even though it should be balanced, it's not. You don't feel it. It's not. Something in here, you've experienced a loss that's just really shaking you off kilter. Listen to your instinct, listen to your spirit. This, I know, I just felt like I wanted to do something encouraging. I know. Father said this is not the deck. Can we just get an energy to sit on the top? Energy on the top of the deck, please, Father, so that we can talk to that thing for this week. What is it that they would need to hear? What is it? And drop 2 cards. Ooh. You are kind, you are smart, you are important. You are kind, you are smart, and you are important. You inspire me every day. Maybe somebody feels like you are an inspiration. Oftentimes we don't see how, we inspire others. Like, what is your impact to other people? You may feel unworthy and that nobody is looking and nobody cares. But what you really do bring to the world and the people around you is valuable. It's valuable. People love you and you are worthy. You are valuable, I feel. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. You don't have any other job in this life but to just be yourself, to be you. And if you are feeling a certain kind of way, your emotions, whatever, just be yourself. Just be yourself. You don't have to You don't have to be strong all the time. You don't. You don't have to be a rock of formidity and be like, you know, just got it all together all the time. Most of the time, folks look like they got it together. They don't. They don't have it together. They don't know the answers. None of that. They don't. They just fiddling their way through it too, muddling their way through it, trying to wade their way through the mud. Yes. Let's see. I feel something in there. Where? This? This? This one? Okay. Listen. Maybe you can't hear anybody, or you're not listening to the spirit. You're challenged with being able to hear. Maybe when, people tell you, that you're valued or that you loved and that people care, you can't hear them because maybe the loss in the past has blocked your heart space and you're unable to feel it. The ability to feel the love. You want either one of these? Both of them? This? No, okay, that's a spill. The inability to hear, to feel the love. A learning experience, yes. Maybe, again, grief is a thing. But the ability to gain gratitude from the grief is also a spiritual learning experience. It's one of the things we learn here in this plane on life. Do you want anything in here? Do you want this card? No. Is this deck done? Okay. Just the last energy. Okay. Last energy, please. Thank you, Father. We learn to have gratitude by experiencing grief. We do. And Spirit may be attempting to show you what the lesson is in all of this. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this card? No. Which one did you want? This? This? Okay. Spirit may be trying to show you now in this space through your intuition, through speaking to you internally, to your heart space, what this experience was supposed to teach you. Of course, loss itself is never easy, and we grieve loss, but to have gratitude for life still, life, I hear life everlasting, but life itself in this plane is a cycle, and that is how it is everlasting. It is a cycle. Take charge and take action. It's here. Spirit turned it upside down. So don't do it. Is that right? Is this card supposed to be upright? Upside down. Like this, the way that it is? You already told me. So you're like, what? I don't know why you re-asking me the same thing. Yeah. Take charge. And action is in reverse for this self-sabotage. Like, cut it. Like, stop. Whatever it is. Like, don't do this. Is there anything in here? I just feel like somebody is really isolated and withdrawn, and it's hard, especially when, depending on family dynamics. Is it in here? This top card? But it's close. It's two cards stuck together. Get grounded. Grounded action. Being anchored and rooted It's a challenge. That's why I felt like somebody was kind of chaotic and all over the place. They are not grounded. They are not rooted. On one hand, it's very chaotic, very, just all over the place. I feel, turbulence. Yes. Spirit turned this out. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity, and turned it upside down. Not unlocking this heart chakra. It is blocked. Heart chakra is blocked, beloved. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity. Generosity, gratitude. Like not feeling or being able to see the goodness of creation and not wanting, again, to self-sabotage the expansion of your time, the expansion of your nows. Yeah. Anything else in here? Thank you, Father. Yeah. This heart chakra is blocked, beloved. Grief comes to help, and it is hard. I am not saying this stuff like it is something that is easy to do. It is not. This is deep spiritual work and spiritual connectivity like that, and having other people around you to help you. Yeah. Divine ordering, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifestation. I'm picking up cosmic ordering, divine alchemy. Whatever happened was supposed to happen because that's the way the intelligence works. Do you want this? This? No. Anything in here? Yes. Let's get a shuffle. That's the way the infinite works. Everything is ordered. And we have infinite possibilities of choices, but the infinite is so much more, than what we could ever choose. It knows every potential possible line of choice that you could make. And as choices are being made, it autocorrects the uncertainty of your choice. Not autocorrected, but the pathway changes based on your choice. No. Based on your choice. And people make choices. And it is, everybody's got choices. Yeah, they do. And somebody is considering some choices when they're alone and they're withdrawn and thinking about this thing. But Spirit is working to explain to you, asking you to listen deeply. And yeah, interconnectedness, synchronicity. Look at that. I'm sitting up here literally saying that the infinite divinely guides and orders everything. The synchronicity, maybe you don't see that it is. Like, how could this be this? The work of the source. How could this be divine ordering and divine timing? Like, this isn't what God would do. But God is in everything and everyone. And unfortunately, we don't see that. We don't. Okay, well, which one was it? This? This one? Yes? Okay. Spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. You don't see it. Spirit guides, confirmation, great lesson, voice activation is here, divine support is here. But look at this. Learning experience is here. And then look at this. Great lesson. This is a great, great lesson. And sometimes things fall away, get pulled away from us. They transition away. Or you get pulled away. Or it's ripped apart. And even when it's a loss, that's still the Most High operating in that all the time. Be strong, strength and security, laying foundations, the base chakra, feeling like you down to the ground level, like you've hit rock bottom. Yeah, with that worst fear having been realized, karmic release, radical transformation. Radical transformation. So who am I when I'm alone? It's something that you have to rediscover after radical transformation, after a karmic release. What is my life like when it's in balance? Maybe whatever was in your life was throwing you off balance. Maybe it should have been balanced, but it wasn't. Maybe you are trying to regain your balance at this point, but you don't know how to. And maybe you really don't want to because you feel like what you had was the everything, and losing it was your worst fear. Having that which you've lost go away from you was your worst fear. So now it's like, how do I get to balance? Like, what is the balance when I've lost my everything? Important information: wounds are healed. Recharging. Not healing. Not charged. Your wounds are not healed. And not hearing the important information. Same thing. Great learning, great lessons. Learning experience, great lessons, and important information. 3 cards in the same spot. Not learning. Stars aligned. Remembering home. Yeah. Home. Home. Yeah. Loss of something that feels like home, or loss of your home, or what represented home to you, whether it was a person. Yeah. Yeah. Lost the person that represented home. This is my solid. This is my rock. What am I without this? The ability to feel loved, the ability to feel worthy. It's all in the challenge. This was your worst fear. Feeling overwhelmed now. Wanting that gentle touch. That physical touch, physical and endearing words create oxytocin, which reduces feelings of anxiety and fear, the basic elements of stress. Looking for that touch. The challenge of just getting through the day. Divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Holy experience. Divine connection. Evolutionary downloads. Recalling power. Future thinking. Future thinking. Challenge. You don't even want to think about the future. Can't think about the future. Cannot think about the future. That's a part of the self-sabotage, not wanting to expand this time and think about the future. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection. You don't feel safe. I feel this all the way in reverse. Yeah. You don't feel safe. I mean, having everything ripped away from you puts you in a state of I feel uncertainty. Like you just, feel vulnerable and open, naked, Like self-sabotage is shutting that skin. When you shed that skin, it's the snake is vulnerable at that time. And a part of it is shedding those thoughts and fears, those things that are coming against you that make you want to self-sabotage. That's preventing you from wanting to have more time and expanding your minutes. I can relate to that. I mean, I have a longingness to go home, like journey through the stars is my, just to, we done been here on earth and been through this thing so many times, we just like, come on now, let's go do something else, like Father, But we can't go early. It's all in due time, and we pretty much good with the timing. It is what it is. Father still says thank you for being you. You do inspire every day. You do. Maybe you don't feel inspired daily, But you are an inspiration. You don't feel it though. You don't. That's a part of the self-worthiness. Just know, Spirit says, you are kind, you are smart, and you are important. You are kind, you are smart, and you are important. You are important. There's something here for you. Intuition downloads are coming in. You will use these experiences on your life path and your life journey. They are source material for your alchemy to be transformed and transmuted so that you can birth something new, a radical rebirth. You can rebirth it. Maybe your whole life could be reborn. It's going to change anyway. It is changing. But how it changes depends on you. Your ability to let go of the old, allow it to release itself, I was gonna say transform and release, so that you can transmute the energy and birth out something new. There's going to be something come down to, I feel your crown space. Well, I'm looking at the crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, having a holy experience, especially with your intuition card is here, and we had another one right here. What is my instinct telling me to do? So you know it's something speaking to you. The divine is talking to you, trying to help and guide you through it, to pull you through it, to pull you forward, I feel. Pull you out. But you have to partner with the divine. You have to partner with. You don't have to do fuck shit. I can't tell you what to do. It's all recommendations. But to partner with the divine, these evolutionary downloads, to recall your power and see that you have a future, be different from the one that the past is not going to be like those past nows. But the future is there for you. And it could be miraculous. Yeah. A miraculous, holy type of experience isn't a challenge right now. Or what you could have this in the future, I feel, but it's in a challenge. Is that true, Father? Is that what you're saying? No, please help me. Father says, stop your actions that are against the flesh for health's sake. So again, it's self-sabotage here, something that is going to diminish your time. You're doing something. And I felt that energy yesterday. Somebody who's using vices to cover up pain and loss, pain from loss, pain from grief. And maybe it is intentional. Well, anytime you use vices, it's intentional. But in this way, it's intentional to self-sabotage self. Self-sabotage self. It's intentional for the purpose of self-sabotaging, is what I'm saying. So if you know that that is you, and your spirit, your instinct is telling you to do something different, then it's up to you, to make the change and do something different. Because holy experiences is in a challenge. Learning experiences in a challenge. I just shuffled that right on up in here. Was there anything else? Another one? And there's more for you. There really is. There's more. There's more. You can get more. You can do more. Brow chakra, inner vision, clear seeing. Clear your vision. Oftentimes when you use vices, you can't see clearly. You don't see clearly. It may either keep you in the same state. It may cause a sense of what they call mania, depression, where you feel expand time. All that shuffling, you just see me in Woodland right back up on the top, expand time. Somebody is in this to expand your time here, to have the fullness of life here. Expand time, concentrate on one thing. Minute by minute with this thing, beloved. Minute by minute. Expand time. Concentrate on one thing. One. You don't have to tackle the world in one day. You don't have to tackle this whole situation in one day. You don't have to tackle your healing in one day. It's one day at a time. Gratitude helps us feel positively present in the moment, and that in turn relieves the feelings of stress. Gratitude. Gratitude for what you have left, beloved. Gratitude for what remains, for who remains, and the opportunity at a full life remains. However many days the source will give you to experience creation itself. You being a piece of creation, having the ability to experience creation using these 8 wonders that we talked about, yeah, that is a whole thing. And, you know, it's just hard. Surrender. Learning experience. Listen deeply. Intuition, gut is talking to you. Father is speaking. Your highest self is speaking to you. Have some courage and bravery. And if you need direction, ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. And again, don't be surprised if the Spirit says no. You should not do that. It is not for your highest good. It is something that is sabotaging you. It's something. And it could be that you need to go in and heal. Guardian angel is here. Guardian angel right after that. And we saw holy experiences, holy love, angelic protection. The Spirit is speaking to you. It is. Have compassion, and heal. Healing energy. Heal. And yes, that's what it is you're supposed to do. And the Spirit is giving you strength and guidance so that you can get through this space of vulnerability and move to your freedom. But if you don't change your timing, it's like divine timing. I don't feel that. I feel like you don't want time. Don't want any more nows. Yeah. Composure. Look, composure, take action. And take charge and action right back out. Hold your composure. Don't do anything rash. Hold your composure. 988 if you need it. 988. Hotlines for crisis. We just talked about this, beloved. Just talked about this. Hotlines for crisis. My forehead is lit up. Hotlines for crisis. 988. You inspire me every day. Just to get through it. It's a victory to get through every day. You are victorious when you make it through every day. Find something in each day to grab hold to. Mine was flowers. Yours could be Beatles. It could be movies. Resistance is here. Somebody is highly resistant. Yeah. It's the storm. You're in a season of storm. Yes. It's storm season. And your worst fear. Storm season when your worst fear has come true. But you can get through. You can. You can get through. You can make it. You can pull through. And every day that you get through is an inspiration. Every day. Every day that you get through. And all you have to do is just be. Sometimes that's just enough. That's all you need to do. Desire, lust, leveling up, anything else, feeling safe is here. We cracked it open on that. And on the bottom is worthiness. Maybe you need to, of course, you know, self-esteem and self-worth to be approved is a thing. The pushing is storms. The storm that you're in, or that you just came out of, and it's still storming. I still feel the energy of the rain, of the chaos, like a cyclone. I feel. Know this week that I love you. I do. I love you. The source loves you. The God of self, your highest self, loves you. And is speaking to you, speaking to you, speaking to you. Maybe you need to back up off of some, yeah, it's something that you need to retreat from. Something that you need to back up off of. Something that you need to back up off of. I felt it, and if that was right, please bring it back. I felt it. This. Is there anything else in here? I'm moving too fast. You need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. Heart-to-heart conversation. Pay attention to the red flags. Maybe you're not paying attention, or you don't think that what's going on with you is a red flag, or maybe you've just surrendered to it because you don't really care. It's numbing to you now. You're numb to it. Numb to it. Release. Release something. Release this. X is not about a person. It is about you. It is your thoughts. It is how you are thinking. Release that. Clear your energy. And look, heart to heart is here again. Clear your energy. Keep an open mind. Clear your energy and keep an open mind. Trust is in reverse and romantic feelings is in reverse. So the feelings of love is in reverse, and your ability to trust, maybe trust your instinct, trust yourself, trust your intuition, is all in the reverse. Maybe it was because, yeah, deception. Soulmate, though, that's the energy that's sliding. Past life relationship is also pushing. Past life relationship. It's in reverse. It was your soulmate. And now feeling love in a new way, or love now, is you don't feel it. You don't feel it. Anything else? Let go of control. Anything else? No. Let go of control. Maybe you feel like you don't have control. You know, maybe you don't feel like you have control over anything. Do they feel like they have control? No. And maybe this self-sabotage is the only way to regain control. Like, I don't have control over anything else, but I have control over this. So I'm going to exercise my own control. And Spirit is saying back up off of that, retreat from that, let go of that frame of mindset, let go of that thinking. Thank you so much for sitting through this. I know this was a long one, but I really wanted to dig deep into that and speak to the wheat that it is called for, that it's supposed to be for. And I pray that the Father, the infinite intelligence, the breath of life that connects and binds us all to the eternal Lord of all of creation, its intelligence and breath of life that connects and binds us all, will bring forth the wheat that is needing to hear this message and have it resonate with them. Let them receive it in such a way that it speaks to their highest self, to the source of them, the God of their understanding, and have it be revealed onto them for their help, for their edification, for their nourishment, that they may raise their lumens and brighten their light and come out of this state to raise themselves up so that they may see the fullness of their days and complete whatever service that has been that they have received and have charge over to do and perform. As heaven has touched earth, resides in earth and on earth to do a work, to come into alignment with our most high God, the eternal Lord of all, that which made all of creation, again made it by his infinite intelligence and connect and bind us by the breath of life. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me. Thank you, Father, for bringing this message through me onto me for edification and onto your wheat. Please, please, please keep us as we go forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys, for being here. This is your girl, Lati, Tears and Wheat to Roll Show, where you showing up, never know what you're going to get. I pray that you are well. I pray that you are kept. I pray that this message helps and that you receive it, that it finds your way to you, and whenever it does. Today just happens to be, I think it is Saturday, December the 17th, 2022. But it doesn't matter. Whenever you find it, it's still your now. The time for you to receive it, and I pray that it is received in the way that's beneficial for you. Until the next now, know that I love you. I love you. I love you just like I love me, like I love the source that made you, that made me, that connects us and binds us. Comfort is here. Connectivity is here. 988. Call it if you need it. Until the next now, Ashe.